The Beer Brothers is a comedy podcast where two dumb babies related by blood grew up and now review beers for you, the people. You can drink along if you'd like, but maybe don't do it in your car on the way to work. Drink responsibly. At home. In the dark.
Welcome back to episode number 46 of the Beer Brothers. Today we're going to be talking about an Ed Sheeran lookalike and how he got away with $35 in a sandwich. And we're going to be reviewing a beer from a brewery out of South Carolina. Really, it's just going to be a good episode. This is, I don't know, the worst intro I've ever done. So there's that. Start it over. I don't like this at all.
Nashville's only beer podcast.
Yeah, go again. I need a redo. Let's just redo it.
Just ready, cut,
and go. Welcome back to episode number 46 of the Beer Brothers. This is Nashville's number one beer podcast and the only beer podcast being made
as far as we know.
Nashville, as far as we know at this point.
We really haven't even tried to look.
No, we want to be the only one for you, okay? Out of this lovely town. Today we're going to be talking about some fun celebrity mishaps, I feel like, or mistake-made type things. I don't really know how to phrase that.
Okay.
Fraudery.
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 I'm sure that's a word.
It's not.
Somewhere.
You know, just going back to George W. Bush days. It's fraudery.
Straight up fraudery.
And we're going to be reviewing a beer that I don't know the connection to the can, but we're going to talk about it. Okay. So, anyway, this is the Beer Brothers. I'm Cody.
I'm Micah.
Let's do this again. Okay, here we go.
Let's do it one more.
Just one
more. Please,
46 times.
Please don't give up on us yet. I know, we're not good at this. Just give us one more chance.
Just give us
over and over and over again.
And you'll be disappointed every week.
Yeah.
Every time.
Just like my parents, you'll be left disappointed every time you hear me.
Every time. I actually need to start saying, like, I'm the toothless wonder. You know? Missing a tooth.
Oh, man.
How about, before we get into the beer, how about Monday I went on customer, like, visits for my work.
Yeah.
And totally left my fake tooth at home. And I didn't realize until I was like almost to my first one, there was no way I could turn around and come back. And I was like, well, just going to be talking with my lip down.
Get a chiclet and just shove it up there.
I thought about it. I was like, maybe I just get some gum and just like kind of shove it in between. Make it at least look better.
This toothless man came to my door.
It's hard to trust someone that their teeth is like, they're just messed up.
I mean, they look like, meth-like.
To make the record straight, I've never done meth in my life, nor any other hard narcotic.
You've lost teeth. You've had teeth chipped from different things. People might, over time, I'm sure, if you ever forget the extra tooth, they're going to think it.
Oh, they're going to, yeah. He's had problems.
He's done some things.
Especially if they
He's good now because he's got this job, but he's his past.
He's
got
a
dark
demons.
and murky one.
He's murky demons. Well, it doesn't help too if they saw my tattoos for whatever reason. I got tattoos and I don't have teeth.
He's been to prison.
Yeah. He turned his life around.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and then they'll buy from you.
That actually might work. Maybe I should just always go without teeth. Just always go without the tooth in.
Yeah. Try to preach to them a little bit how hard your life's been, how far you've come.
When I was in the prison.
Yeah.
I was in the prison system.
I went to jail at 16. I stole a bunch of Playboy magazines from a convenience store. I was a horny teenager just like the rest of us. And, I've come a long way. I'm selling shit now. Look at me. Look at me now.
Look at me.
Got a dress shirt on. I tuck my shirts in now.
I wear a belt.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, let's get to this beer. The beer of the episode today is brought to you by Birds Fly South Ale Project out of Greenville, South Carolina.
South Carolina.
South Carolina. I don't know. Fucking teeth, man. South Carolina. Okay. This is their Biggie. Now the can looks like Biggie Smalls. Okay.
True.
I don't get the connection because they don't give us one. The can says this: our sessionable American style sour ale. We acidify this in our lacto tank Biggie, then hit it in the with Centennial and a rotating hop.
Okay, so they have a big old tank that they call their Biggie.
Yeah.
Is what they were saying there.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's. I
guess that's the tie, but I was kind of hoping for something like
something cooler.
Yeah, something a little cooler. Anyway,
it's fine. Don't worry.
As far as the beer itself, they give you a little rating on the side of the can, just letting you know like sour, dry, bitterness.
Yeah.
Bitterness is at a 0. Sour and dry is at a 4 out of 5. It is a 3.8 ABV, so this is a much lighter alcohol volume beer, which is great for people that are just like, I just want to enjoy something and not feel a whole bunch.
It's really tart, really juicy. This is one though, I will say with beers like this, it's kind of sticky because it's got a lot going on with it fruit wise. But I feel like I like this beer. I wouldn't be able to do a lot of these because it would probably give me blisters.
Yeah,
I've had. One time I drank like a 6-pack of like a Gosa, like a summer Gosa from
like a lime
brewery,
something,
like a lemon, and it was. I mean, it literally the next day my mouth just felt like I had blisters in it. I was like, shit, that was a really bad idea.
I really enjoyed yesterday.
Yeah, so as much as I do like sours, I don't like to drink a lot of them. And I feel like that's the case with this. This is really, really sour. So, but it's good. It's refreshing. It'd be a great little summery drink.
With sours, it's not that the sour comes from a fruit, or it's not coming from, like, hey, it does have lemon. It might, in times. It might have that sort of thing.
Feels like it might.
I don't know. I mean, it's
I'm gonna look it up
super sour. I would love to know some of the details as far as what's in it, outside of it just being an American style sour ale.
Yeah.
But sour just technically refers to the yeast, kind of mutating in a weird way that makes it sour. So it could just be, hey, we made an American style, pale ale, and it went sour, and this is the flavor you get from it, which makes it feel like, oh, it's mango and pineapple and lemon all in one. This is a very flavorful beer, but it's so sour, I wouldn't do more than one.
So I did see on their website, there was another note. I don't know if it said this on the can. Let me. Yes. So this is this description on the website is a little helpful. Classically tart with subtle peachy notes and a refreshing finish, stone fruit and lactic sourness on the nose. Stainless aged Solera Golden Sour is dry hopped with Citra for an easy drink. Drinking full flavor profile. So it also says it has a high fruit. Their taste profile expands on the website. They have more categories. The sour tart funky is like all the way up, and they have a fruit and spice. Okay, that's pretty high up too. So they do have some fruits in here for sure.
Yeah. Ultimately, it's sour as hell.
It's very, very sour.
Bam.
But yeah, what you were saying, the thing with sours is not always fruit. It's a lot of times just the type of yeast. Like the wild sour yeast and all that stuff.
How the yeast mutates and grasps onto certain parts of hops or
when in the process you put it in is important, and there's a lot going on with sour.
I get the peach now that you say that.
Yeah, a little bit, little peachy, but very, very, very tart.
Almost like canned peach. Kind of what I'm getting. Anyway,
there's some sediment in the bottom there too. Oh man, that is so tart. Oof. Yeah, but no, I am tasting the peach more now. That's why descriptions are helpful, man.
Very much so.
So helpful. I wish that was on the can because it would have helped me a little bit.
One day we'll be able to just nail all the flavors. We're like, yeah, it's peach.
No, we'll never get that good. Anyways,
we're trying.
What was I gonna say? Nothing.
Hey, you ready to get into our topic?
I have nothing else to say.
Here we go. All right, if you're in Portsmouth, Ohio, the officials there need your help looking for someone. Here's what you're looking for. Or
fugitive alert.
Yeah, fugitive alert. Here it is. The Fugitive Task Force is looking for a one Ronnie Williams Jr. of Sciotoville for fraud. He has convinced 3 local churches that he is Ed Sheeran and even went as far as performing The Shape of You in front of Christ Community Church last Sunday. When the pastor was asked why he believed that the real Ed Sheeran would perform for $35 and a sandwich, he said he had just assumed he had fallen on hard times. If anyone has information about Ronnie's whereabouts, message us immediately.
Yeah, have you seen his picture?
Yeah, he's a meth head.
Yeah, it looks nothing like Ed Sheeran.
If Ed Sheeran did meth for a long time,
Yeah.
maybe it could be
Yeah,
him.
and was 40, but meth kind of ages you, so.
Not kinda. It really
Yeah, it
you
fucks
look
you up.
terrible when you do it.
Yeah.
So my question to you about all this. First of all, kudos to this guy for pulling it off. He got $35.
Like, was he... When did they figure out that he wasn't Ed Sheeran? Was it after The Shape of You? Or was someone in the church like, this isn't fucking Ed Sheeran? This isn't... Like, I'm sure that's what it was. Maybe he performed Shape of You really well. Like, maybe he's actually a really good singer.
I would love to see
I want to
a video.
know. There's got to be a video. I want someone to release this fucking video.
I want to see Ronnie Williams Jr. do Shape
In
of You.
today's age where everything gets recorded, you don't think somebody didn't record this shit?
Let's get to the
It's
net.
gotta be.
Ronnie Williams Jr.
Googly,
performs-
googly. Okay, so we couldn't find anything, but I do feel like Twitter police will hopefully bless us with some Ronnie Williams
Yeah.
Jr. rendition of Shape of You over time, because this is a fresh story, so we don't have enough leads yet.
So, I just want to. Here's what I want to imagine right now: is being in a church congregation. You come in on Sunday morning, right? You're just like, I'm here for the Lord, whatever. And then the pastor's like, guys, we got something special for you today. Ed Sheeran is here, and he's going to perform Shape of You, which is not really a church song.
No, and it's like the club isn't the best place to find a lover, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, drinking fast, and then we talk slow. Not
No.
a church song at all. Come over and start a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance now. Take my hand, stop, put Van the Man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance, and now I'm singing like, okay, whatever. Then the song keeps going.
Uh-huh.
I'm in love with the Shape of You. Okay. I'm sure that pastor had some weird way to pull that all together.
It's like, you know what? Just as Christ loves you, Ed Sheeran loves you too.
Yeah.
Here's Ed Sheeran.
Here is Sheeran Christ with Shape of You.
The new group, Sheeran Christ.
Yeah.
It's like a play on words.
Yeah, God, dude.
Christ.
Like, what a bunch of morons. So, yeah, only thing I can think about now is how did this pastor tie this in? Is the perspective of the song is like, Jesus is the person he's singing to because he's in the bar drinking. He's doing the wrong thing. And Jesus comes up. He's like, oh, Jesus, I love you.
That's got to be it.
It's got to be something really dumb.
Yeah, it's
like,
got to be a
really
far
bad.
reach of what's going on. My other question to you is, like, what celebrity do you think you could pull over, pull the, what is it called? Pulling the sheep's wool over your eyes or whatever.
Sure.
What's that phrase? I forget the phrase. Basically, like, you're a wolf in sheep's clothing. Like, hey, I'm going to
Yes.
go and convince you that
Pull
I'm
the
some
wool over their
celebrity.
eyes. That's what it is.
Pull the wool over your eyes. That's it.
Like convince somebody.
Yeah. What celebrity do you think you could convince a church congregation?
I'm Ralph Macchio, the Karate Kid. You guys remember me? Wax on, wax off. That's me. You got dark skin, dark hair. I look Italian, but I'm not. You know.
I just imagine. I imagine that playing out. They're like, do the kick for us.
Do the kick. I just like fall over. I'm older now. You can't.
But I can see you in a like.
Yeah. Just trying to do the dumb crane.
You're in the crane, but you got the karate outfit on. They're like holding up
You
blocks.
got a gi.
Yeah, you got
They
the
do
gi.
it.
Do it.
I barely kick it, and they're like, yeah.
Who's the guy from Ant-Man?
Um.
Not Paul Rudd.
Oh, you dick. You say this every time.
That's who you are.
I don't look like him, dude. Any dark-skinned ethnic actor. Apparently, that's me.
You're ethnically
Small ethnic.
ambiguous, okay? That's what you are.
You racist fuck.
That's not racist.
Yeah, it is
That's
now.
how you'd be labeled
It is
if you
according
were
to me.
an actor.
Yeah.
I know you hate this.
No, I really couldn't. I literally couldn't do it.
Why do my kids say it looks like you?
Because they're dumb kids. Kids are stupid. Kids look at things. Kids look at TV and they just make dumb connections that don't make any sense. Okay. What's this fucker's name? He's actually like that actor. He's really funny.
It's like
Michael Pena.
Michael Pena. It's pretty close. Micah, Michael.
Sure, whatever.
You know, you just go there, but
I've
I was
gotten
in Ant-Man.
I've gotten Mark Ruffalo a few times.
I can totally see it.
Yeah, I've gotten that one a couple times. Younger Mark Ruffalo, obviously not like current old Mark Ruffalo, but a much younger.
Maybe
Mark
like
Ruffalo.
the guy who played Aladdin in the new movie. He looks like Mark Ruffalo a little bit.
I thought you
And
said he
talks
looks
like
like
him
me.
too. No,
Oh no, I haven't. I haven't actually watched that yet.
I've gotten before that I look like the guy named Sal from Practical Jokers. See, it's not you're not getting the raw end of the deal here. I don't want to look like that guy.
Yeah, I'm getting
I
cute
see it.
cute little ethnic man. And you're getting like
You're a pudgy, rotund white guy. Yeah, well, it's half true, mostly true. My body type is still fatletic. Yeah, that's what it is.
Man. Oh God. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I think. Ralph Macchio maybe.
Also, what this
If
feels
I-
like is like you interview for a job. You're like, yeah, I am this person. I'm so
Yeah.
good at it, and then you get into the job, and you're like,
I'm really bad at this.
yeah, I can't.
I lied, guys. I lied. I thought I could do corporate accounting. I've never gone to school for this. I don't know what any of this shit means.
What are numbers?
Yeah.
What are they?
Yeah, exactly.
Also, with the Ed Sheeran, I wish we had video. Because Ed Sheeran plays guitar, too. So it's like,
Yeah.
unless this guy played guitar as well, that's what
I imagine
people
that
expect.
it was like a terrible performance. There's no way that dude was able to put together a beautiful performance of this. It had to have been bad. People were like, "This is not Ed Sheeran."
He's like shaking a little bit as he's doing it, like fidgeting.
It's probably mumbling through half the words.
He's like, "Bum, the bomb,
John in the barn, the bit drinking at the bar.
speak real slow.
Shape of you.
We'll do the things."
I don't know that song. I barely know that song.
I don't really either. I just know it involves like picking someone up and really being like into the way their body looks. I mean, that's the whole thing. That's the tie-in. Guys, we're all the body of Christ.
And he's Christ. Christ is at the bar. He's been drinking. It's 3 a.m. And he's like, "You'll do."
What? This went to a weird.
You gotta get that joke. It's
Say it again.
It's like, we're the body, and he's Christ, and he's at the bar, and he's been drinking, and it's 3 a.m., and he's like, "Nah, you'll do."
Oh my Lord. Help us. We're doomed. There is another scam that I think we should discuss.
Okay.
Recently, a young lady who was an Instagram influencer was arrested for scamming about $1.5 million out of her followers.
Shit.
Mm-hmm. And so what she would do is she would post pictures of like stacks of cash and be like, if you want to make money like me, contact me directly and I'll tell you how to do it. And she would convince people like, because it said a majority of them were under 18, which I'm like, okay, were y'all just rich 18-year-olds? Because I didn't have any money.
Yeah, probably a bunch of rich kids.
But they would give her their bank account information, which is big red flag number one. Why would you do that? And she would say like, okay, I'm going to take your money and like use it to grow it. And so what she would do is she would take that money, then go cash like checks for stuff.
Yeah.
Like she would go write checks to businesses. The businesses would cash them. And then the other people would be like, hey, we didn't do this. Like we didn't write a check for this amount of money. And so the bank would close on it. She would get all this stuff.
Damn.
And then what she would do is block them immediately. Like, try and wipe them off the face of the earth so they couldn't find her anymore.
It's not that hard to find someone. You just make a new account. That's just crazy, though. Like, what an idiot. What a fucking moron. That's not even a good idea.
No, it's a terrible idea, but she got $1.5 million from doing it.
And then got caught.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying this is a good thing.
If she gets away with it, that's another
She
deal.
got away with it for
A while.
long enough to get a lot of money.
That is, what a piece of shit.
So, if you want the Beer Brothers to protect your money...
Yeah. Hey guys, if you want to, just go over to our Instagram and send us your bank account information, direct message. We'll probably have to block you soon, but it's fine.
We're doing good things with all the cash you send us.
We'll do good stuff. We're good with money. We make lots of money on this show.
We're like so negative.
Yeah.
We don't make any money, guys.
Like
okay?
$0.
Absolutely zero.
All these beers are out of pocket.
Yeah. Well,
every once in a while we get a gift, but
and that's nice. That's a nice.
It's nice. It's like
nice
we got
treat.
paid in a beer.
That's all we're working for. We're basically two homeless people doing a podcast. We'll work for beer. I mean,
We have squatters' rights in this house that I'm in. So,
you know what? Go ahead and change our Instagram picture to "We'll work for beer."
We'll
and
work
just
for
a
beer.
cardboard sign,
Gotcha.
and you can put me on the street. Like I'll just be outside on the street with it. We can do that together.
Oh man,
That would be perfect.
I mean, that's a scam right there. There you go.
Not really. I mean,
No, it's not. It's actually a terrible idea.
Yeah.
We're really bad at this.
Yeah. We're okay.
We're
doing okay.
Class D criminals.
How are we Class D criminals?
We're not good at it. We're really bad at it.
At just the podcast?
No, being criminals.
Oh yeah, no, I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm-mm.
I think that's another thing is I don't know how people come up with the schemes. They're just like, this is what we're gonna do, and they're totally cool with it. Like it's like, yeah, this is great. We're gonna lie to people. We're gonna take their money, and then we're gonna run away from them. Like, how do you exist like that? I don't get it. I don't get the need for that kind of stuff. Like either you're successful or you're not.
Well, and what's weird about the Instagram influencer stuff is they make money if they have enough followers to be doing shit like that. They make money on posts. They like.
Oh, and this chick had buku amount of followers.
She probably made plenty. Just greedy piece of shit is all that is. And that's like the problem. The influencer market, and this is why she got caught. Half of these fucking influencers haven't actually gone to school or done anything. They get out of high school and then they just are bored and they got lucky.
I mean, that's us.
That they blew up.
We haven't blown up, but
we aren't lucky though.
No, we're not lucky.
Yeah,
at all.
It's not like we're trying to be like influencers necessarily. Like it would be nice, I guess, to make that money, but like,
yeah, it'd be cool. I mean, I think most people would be like, man, it'd be so cool to just be someone that's like, I get to travel around and post pictures about
kind
it.
of. I've seen people that are like legit influencers that have like hundreds of thousands of followers, and they're like constantly working in a sense. It's weird. It's almost like they barely get to actually enjoy shit because they're always posing, always taking pictures, always on their phones. Like they're kind of disconnected from what's right in front of them because they're always on this like platform, and it's kind of gross.
Yeah,
I've seen it, and it's not really fun to watch.
You describing that just sounds miserable. That doesn't sound.
No, I literally have seen it. Like I've seen a person at I think Chris, my roommate, when he was working at this hotel downtown Nashville, he saw this influencer that come in, and he said that's all it was. Like half the time, they had people doing stuff for them, like an assistant and shit, and they were just on their phone constantly, like taking pictures, doing stuff, barely addressed almost anyone. Like they were just never in reality.
Ugh.
It's just weird. They're always looking for that next opportunity to post that thing.
Yeah, it's
kind of disturbing and sad. It's like sad as shit. So I don't know if I would really love doing that. I think that's why I don't push this stuff harder, because I'm just like, I don't want to do that.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be different, I think, if it just naturally, like, let's say.
Yeah, if it naturally
Let's say this just naturally, like, people caught on. They're like,
Mhm.
oh, like, we love this. It's
Yeah.
a cool show. And people just started to follow us, whatever. And this is just what we did. We met every now and then. We recorded several episodes, and it was all fun and good.
Yep.
But, like, what you're saying of the constant, like, you're not really living. You're just kind of existing
Yeah.
for other people.
And I don't love that. So
I don't like that either.
It's really
makes
weird.
you feel gross.
well, this is our last episode.
Here we go. We quit. Fuck all you guys. We don't need this. We don't need it.
Yeah. Well, all right. Let's review this beer.
We're totally lying. We still want to do this, I think.
Okay.
Maybe not.
We'll see.
We'll just keep going.
We'll see where we're at. I guess we'll do it till we're dead.
Won't be long.
It's the most morbid show. Man, these guys are funny, but they are depressing.
Everybody deletes their Instagram
I don't know
account
how
after
it
this
feels.
one.
Yeah,
They're
they're
like,
this is fucked up.
why do I even post pictures?
Yeah.
What? Am I living?
Does anyone even care?
My mom follows me on Instagram. She cares.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Rating for you on this beer.
I feel like I'm getting strong. I'm getting stricter on my ratings.
Yeah, you're kind of an asshole. You're not very gracious.
I mean, am I supposed to be?
No, you're not. You're
No,
supposed to give it.
they're not paying me for this. I'm giving them my free review. This is
So
free.
if they pay you, you'll give them 5?
Yeah.
All right, send Micah money.
give us money, and we'll give you a 5-star rating on the Beer Brothers. No, that's not true. I want to give it a 4, but I can't. I'm gonna give it a 3.8.
4?
I'm gonna give it a 3.8.
4?
You're gonna give it a 4?
No, that's like the question. For what reason?
Oh, I don't know. I just don't feel like it was doing a lot of anything that other sours haven't already done. And then you have a lower ABV. I don't know. It's just it's kind of a conundrum of a beer for me. Like if you're gonna be that hard to drink because of the sourness and the tartness, like I can't drink a lot of you, I'll get blisters in my mouth. Maybe up your ABV a little bit or do something else with your flavor profile, something. But it's just super tart. And I get some people are probably super into this. These ratings are personal, you know what I mean? Like I'm trying my best, but from my opinion, it's another drinkability thing. Like it's not super high. I do think it's good. It tastes great. I think 1 is fine. I wouldn't do more than that. And it's hard for me to give it anything higher than like a 3.8 because I don't personally think it's doing a lot that hasn't been done.
So
and
you gave it exactly its ABV. You gave it the ABV.
Yeah, I gave it the ABV. That was my rating. And like the Biggie concept too, I feel like they just did that just so they could say Biggie and put Biggie's crown on the can.
I 100% agree with you.
Which is just like, okay.
Kind of, yeah.
It doesn't, it's, no.
It didn't feel right.
No.
Something didn't feel right about
Feels
it.
like, yeah, it just seems strange to name it that and not have some other connection to Biggie himself other than the fact that you name the, like one of your pieces of machinery or whatever. What was it that
it's called Biggie. It's their lacto tank.
Yes, their lacto tank is called Biggie, so they named the beer Biggie. But that's weird because I'm sure this isn't the only beer you make in the Biggie.
Yeah, can't be.
Yeah, I'm just a little confused by some stuff. I think that's really why I couldn't really give it a higher rating.
You know, I'm gonna go on a lower rating. Honestly, I'm gonna give it a 3.
Oh wow, holy shit!
Yeah, the 3 is 1. Because I guess I have a small background in like art design and like connecting things, like the Biggie deal. For me, it's like, you know, Biggie's a New York.
It's a cool can design.
You know, Biggie's a New York rapper. Like that was like his thing. So if this was like, I don't know, from water that came from New York or like something that connected.
Yeah, like him and something about where he's from or something too. The can more than just the name and the crown on the name.
The flavor, like I don't know what Biggie's like favorite dessert was, but it was like, you know,
peach tart.
Yeah, I loved, you know, Biggie loved, peach cobbler, and so this sour is in honor of him or something. Because I just feel like this is marketing that you're stealing off a dead man, and so that's kind of fucked up if you ask me. I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it.
Well, what is it?
What?
We've probably disgraced 2 brewers today. They just hate us.
Hey guys.
Hey guys. So we offered this to the last brewery, but if you want to come, protected gear boxing match.
Let's do episodes. We're pulling punches, man.
I don't know. I think it's just like we've been doing this for a while, and I'm not fucking around anymore, I guess.
That's actually what our Instagram's about to be. It's just us fighting. No. And I'm not saying. So the reason
I'm not saying
for
the beer's
3,
bad.
No, I don't think the beer's bad at all. I think it's actually very flavorful and delicious. But I am with you on the confusion of, yeah, I mean, that's what your tank's called. But, like, when I looked at this can, I bought it literally because I was like, well, that's kind of cool. I know who Biggie Smalls is. This looks like something that...
Gotcha.
Yeah, it like, took me in on that. And then to just realize, like, well, you'd really just put this on there because that's the only connection is the name. And there's no actual connection to, like, the artist, and maybe they couldn't do anything to the artist because of copyright laws or whatever, but I feel like this is pretty iconic what's on the can.
True.
Regardless.
Yeah.
So, flavor profile wise, great. It is a little sour. I don't know that I would have more than the 1 pint because of the acidity that you're talking about.
Yep.
I think it would give me a mouthful of blisters eventually. And I'm kind of with you too. It's like sours nowadays, they're not all like low. Like they're a little bit more mid-range, like 5% or higher.
Those 6% sours are like a sweet spot a lot of the times for me. So
yeah, like 6.5 is kind of what I feel like I'm used to in the sour world.
Getting there, yeah.
Unfortunately, guys, I mean, we will box, probably lose if you need us to. But
we'll take a fall,
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah, we'll put our money where our mouth is. I've only got 3 teeth, so
he's good.
I'm good to lose a couple more if you want to go.
He's going for full-on meth addict. That's what he's going for. Not just half-assing it.
No, my life choices just get worse and worse by the day. So, anyway, this has been a great episode. We hope that you maybe go try this out for yourself if you find it. Give us your own review of it because this is personal. Like we're giving you what we think of it, and you might love it.
If you've had it, tell us what you thought.
Anyway, this has been the Beer Brothers. I'm Cody.
I'm Micah.